All right, Rex and Pete, part 7 of our Unity walk playthrough. I still don't know what to call this. It's not technically
I wouldn't go with Unity walk playthrough. It's not like a walkathon. You'll give us $1 for every lap we take hand in hand.
I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, so much for the walkathon.
Yeah.
Out of the way. Move. Where the hell was Duchesneau? Oh. If you can't find a weakness to exploit, make one. You've secured the cathedral? Oui, monsieur. Good. Tell Sylvain I'll meet him inside. Opportunities everywhere. So you take it. You! Get back here with my keys! Thieves! If all other plans fail, why not sacrifice yourself for the cause? Your life for his, before Altair. That was the Levantine approach.
You mean a dagger in broad daylight as I'm cut down where I stand?
Sends a powerful message.
I'll do it my way.
Whatever you think best. Assassin.
So they really updated these assassin missions, made them a lot cooler. You can actually get in there and like assassinate the guy quietly instead of just having to fight your way into a fortress and kill the guy in a sword fight.
Yeah.
So they have these side missions that you can do to open up different opportunities in the assassin mission.
fat old cleric's face?
Priceless.
What have we? Get it!
Yeah, like the sword, like was that? I don't know if it messes it up that I turn the blood off. I don't like it to be like overly gory. Like a lot, like there are blood animations that go along with that go along in the game, and I just turn them off. They don't really add anything to the gameplay, I don't think. There's several different ways to get into the Notre Dame actually. So I'm gonna do both these side missions.
Good. We'll open on deck. I don't want to touch it. We're mission.
So killing that guy kills his appointment. That was the guy that was going to go inside and meet him. So that you kill that guy, and basically what it does is it gives you time. I can take as long as I want to get to him now because the guy that he's supposed to be meeting isn't going to show up. And then I'm actually going to show. I got the keys, so it showed that priest in the cutscene up on the top of Notre Dame, and you can actually climb up there and use the keys you stole from those two guys to get into Notre Dame that way from the top down. There's actually a secret path in. See, like all those guys right there. Like if I had tried to fight them, I'd have died.
Right.
So I use my smoke bombs to just get away and vanish. You actually have to play the game more like an assassin. Like I think more the way they've always intended you to play it. But there's a secret path into Norte Dame, and I'm gonna go in that way. So when you're walking around, you'll notice these symbols around Notre Dame, and I don't know if they're on any other buildings in the game, but those symbols indicate an entrance.
Nice.
And if you don't know, like you'll notice like white on a lot of the paths. Like a white indicates a path. So like if you see like a white sheet over a wagon or a white sheet over some logs, like that indicates a place to start a parkour path.
I didn't know that. Has that been true in all of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's how the developers clue you in when you're running that there's a way, like there's a quick way up. I'm in the tunnels underneath Notre Dame, but I think I might have gone too far. Because there's two entrances. There's this back entrance that I took, and there's an entrance on the front of the building that you can use to get down to these catacombs underneath the building. And I think I've gone too far for the actual entrance into the chapel itself. And by the way, the recreations, like we're going to be in there, like the recreations in this game, like they make a big deal. Ubisoft does about the recreations being like really exact. So it's going to be like we're actually inside. Inside Notre Dame, and it looks really cool on the inside. Here it is. So, and that's
So you should see like overrated football ratings right when you get inside.
yeah, like lots of overrated football players.
Yeah. Not players, the ratings. Rankings.
Rankings. A very overrated football team will be in here.
Big old contract with NBC. Paste it to the wall.
Okay, so now that I'm inside, can't trigger any alarms, and kills from hiding spots. So kills from hiding spots, took me a second to figure this out. There's cover kills and hiding spot kills. Very, very different. I know that seems really self-explanatory, but I did not get that when I first started playing.
Solid.
So I actually have to... So I'm going to use the guy's standing in front of that's the confessional, that's the hiding spot I want to use. So I'm going to use last known position to lure him away. And then come and sneak inside. I like the little side missions in the missions because, like, obviously I could just kill that guy and
bloody
that'd be easy,
disappeared, he
but
did.
Right. What are the squiggly lines on the map?
those show an entrance into like into a basement. That shows like an entrance into the catacombs. So now this fella's gonna come take his post up again, and we're gonna get him. And you can only use a hiding place once because then there's a body in it. At least the confessional. So, and the trigger of the alarms, that doesn't mean I can't be seen. It means like there's alarm bells, and it means I can't let him ring one of those bells.
So you can't let him touch your bells.
I can't let him touch my bells, no. So we're gonna sneak around here. Sever will, as he's waiting for his appointment to show up, he will eventually work his way over to this area. So now I'm going to use a cover kill. I'll use last known position to lure this guy over here.
Better get back to the boys anyway.
He's going to come out. Then I'm going to get a cover assassination. So now I've got this area cleared up. You see the little exclamation point on that confessional.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the keys, which makes it so that I can get into the confessionals. So I can get in there and assassinate him. Because now that I've spotted him, he'll begin to move, and he's going to come and hang out in this area.
One side.
So now, and that's why I like the hidden path on this, because it puts you up right on that other side of him. It's like it's 4 guys in between you and the hiding place. If you come in from the top or if you come in from the front of the building, there's a lot of guys in between you and this confessional.
Right.
Which makes it a lot more difficult to do. It's a lot more time consuming. So like if you come up through the basement, it's just a lot easier. As I've got that cleared up, and he's going to come right in. Everything's in place. I'll learn some of his secrets. He thinks I'm his buddy, which gives me the option for this. Which is why you do the side missions before you start the assassination mission. Surprise! And this is a flashback. For some reasons, when the assassins kill somebody, they get like... they can see their memories. They never really give you a reason why that's the case.
Well, everybody knows that.
When you murder someone, their life flashes before your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all putting the pieces together on the night of Shiro de la Serre's murder. And what we learn from this is that there's another player. So Sever is not the only one responsible for de la Serre's death.
Bum bum bum.
Da 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 da. Now I must escape. I don't think these guys are gonna move. So double assassination. And since I've already cleared the path of the guys, no need to worry. I can just run right out.
Boom.
So when you're doing the big assassination missions, like a little bit of prep time beforehand, make sure your path is clear, makes it a lot easier, the in and out. And you don't have to... And then, like I said, like in and out, like totally stealthy. No point that I have to fight a bunch of guys.
Right.
Like there's actually a way to kill the guy stealthy, which I really like. I prefer to play the game that way.
Well, it feels more real. It's more challenging.
Yeah.
Rather than just getting good at the combat system and just slashing.
Yeah.
Slashing
Hack
your way
and
through
slashing your way through the whole game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it with a little finesse. So I always lean that way. Which is actually, I think, what like a lot of the ways that multiplayer can actually ruin different games.
Yeah.
Because there's like there's no way to play the multiplayer the way that the designers developed the game. So now we're out, and that's how you kill Sever.
Boom.
And after this, we get sucked back into the modern time frame again for a little bit more backstory.
Jesus, Deacon, do you read? What the hell is that?
I'm here, Bishop. That's a server sweep. Abstergo's looking for you. And they're close.
Damn it. Can you open a server bridge?
Hey, come on, it's me. Already on it. Couple of seconds.
Initiate. We're opening a server bridge. Find the portal and pass through before the sweep finds you.
Got it,
Hey,
go.
it's
Do you
me.
see it?
No.
They're hard to miss. Jumping from one Helix server to another should buy you a few more hours. If it doesn't, we're screwed.
Well, we're not screwed. It's your initiate that gets the brunt.
Deacon, you're not helping.
So to clarify, Abstergo is the company. Abstergo is the Templars, and they developed the Animus machine, which allows you to go into the past, and they control it. So the assassins basically just hijack it. So what has
There it
happened
is.
is
Go.
they've realized we're in the system, and they're trying to find us. They found us in the Matrix. Now they're gonna send big octopus-like robots to kill us
In our underground lair.
in our underground lair.
But we're not worried. We're just gonna have a rave.
Yeah. We're just gonna dance it out.
Yeah.
The signal's holding. Good. You're waiting outside the main simulation now. This will throw Abstergo off your trail for a while, but you'll also run into a lot of incomplete and corrupted code.
I'm gonna try changing my colors here. I've been using this one. Go back to more of the classic dark blue. Figure out which one I like of this the best. Although, quite frankly, I'm probably not going to stay in this jacket very long. This is like the starting jacket and hood.
Right.
I do think it looks cool. So where are we?
Which probably explains why the people here aren't quite here.
Those guys do not look like they're dressed for Revolutionary France.
Looks like the late 1800s. Now this is a Paris I wouldn't mind visiting. Maybe another time. Right now, you need to get to the exit portal. I can't see a path through, though. See if
That's
you can find a
cool.
route underground.
Have the Bella pack. That's cool.
You know, the
Wanna
Belle
put the
Époque
Eiffel
looks
Tower
a
in a
lot
game?
cleaner than revolutionary Paris. Don't you think? Fewer beheadings too, I bet.
What is the Bellepec? I don't know. Obviously, it's a street corner in Paris. But
It's just
No, these
like a
streets don't
center
seem
of
to
like
lead
art
anywhere.
and culture
There has to be an
and all
underground
kinds of
path
things went
somewhere.
down there. Like the plus it's like a time period.
That's it. I'm reading a route through the metro station ahead. Oh shit. This area is becoming unstable.
That's really cool.
that's pretty.
Yeah, no, that was really neat.
I love these games for that. The cities in this games are awesome.
Like from that time period, some of the artists, like you know the guy that does the posters. What the heck's that guy's name?
Can't go that way. Just wanted to see what would happen.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna bug the crap out of me.
I don't even, the guy that does the posters, I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
No. You haven't seen those French posters? Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
like that's one guy that does all those.
Oh,
That's
really?
from this time
That's
period.
from this time period?
Yeah, right.
Those big ones hanging in the Bellapack.
It's cool. It'd be like the time like F. Scott Fitzgerald, like when they were looking back on like the Paris that they longed for, would have been that time period.
Would have been that Paris. So this is kind of like the quintessential Paris time period then. 1800s, late 1800s kind of thing.
Well, that's
We'll say the romanticized.
I could argue that it's the 20s were too. It was like in that time you had like Picasso and like Gertrude Stein and all those like people hung out there. In the 20s, all friends, Hemingway, Fitzgerald, Gertrude Stein,
All those
Pablo
people.
Picasso. What's his name? Dali.
Dali. Muhammad Ali.
As he likes to be called.
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
Or Grimy, as he liked to be called. Here lies Frank Grimy Grimes.
Or grimy as he likes to be called. So this is the free running mechanic. We're in a tight spot.
Merde! Soutenez-le! Il dit locomotive! Allez, allez!
Boom, boom. So, but the cities are so cool. Like it, like that makes me. I can forgive their like some of the bleeding and some of the animations that get a little bit rough because there's just got to be
There you
so
are.
much in this game.
Anti-battle exit. Good. It's an unstable vortex of energy, so there's no telling how it will disrupt the simulation.
Cool that is. It looks awesome. Like I said,
Cool.
the city's so cool. It must be such a monster to build that and run that from a technical perspective that like I can forgive a little glitch here and there.
Yeah. Man, why is that wine giving you so much trouble?
I think it's all the Debra. Somebody needs to pick up their trash. It's a lot of crap floating through the air. Stay in cover. Got to get to the top of the statue, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Is that what she said? Shoot that gap right there. Next. And up the tower.
Allez, allez!
Allez, allez, andale! I guess that's not French.
It looks like
Ondale!
from another time period.
That's
The
racist French.
Shipped her off to the States by now.
Yeah, do I climb up this thing? No. No, I'm not supposed to go there. Alright. Those posters that you're talking about?
Yep.
That was one guy that did all those, huh?
That name, and that I can't think about it, is really bugging me right now.
Name eludes you.
Just get to the portal. I'll do what I can to stop it from
Although
closing.
they messed up,
See you on the other
Statue of
side.
Liberty's clearly green.
It's a massive oversight.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a pretty game. So, server bridge. So, thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of this video. Tune in next week. More adventure to follow. Rex and Pete. Like, comment. Thanks, guys.
Later.
Oh, hold on. I'm not quite done.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
totally believed we
And
were
we're
about to
back.
be.
Not everyone is so fortunate their first time through a bridge. Sometimes our initiates are trapped in the system, and we have no choice but to send someone like you in to rescue them. In fact, one of our initiates is caught in a Bellapop server right now. If you're not too exhausted, you can re-enter the bridge and rescue him. All right, back to work, initiate.
Nah.
I'm gonna say no, but
Thanks. You shouldn't have got caught there. That's what I think. Never get yourself someplace you can't get back out of, Jeff. That's a rule of life.
That's right.
Rule o' life. Alrighty. And one last look at Notre Dame. There you go. Thanks, guys.